Hello everyone. We will now see one more advanced functionality called as import from material AMF. So all of you know that we refer the material attribute in solid or shell attribute. Now we will see how one can use or how one can refer the material attribute from a material AMF into a solid or shell attribute. So let's begin. You can see here on my screen I have opened a material AMF. So we will be creating a separate abstract model file for material attribute. So this abstract model file will act as a material database. So you can see here there are only material attribute in this AMF. For example, if I click on this attribute, then this is related to material steel 1430 and it includes respective material properties. Similarly, another attribute for another material, that is steel 2340, and it has their respective material properties. So likewise, one can create any number of material attribute as per requirement. So this abstract model file is going to act as a material database. Now, all of you know that we refer these material attributes in solid or shell element attribute. Now for that, we will have a separate abstract model file. So I will call that file as a general physics file because that abstract model file will cover the general physics of my problem. Just note the name of these attribute because we are going to use these names in the solid attribute from the general physics AMF. Let's see general physics AMF now. You can see here I have opened the another abstract model file called as general physics. So this abstract model file does not contain any material attribute. So all of you know that we refer the material attribute in solid or shell element attribute. So you can see here in this AMF we have created a solid element attribute. So I'll just open one of these attribute. When I'll expand this attribute, then you can see that we have set material model to import from material AMF. So against material model, there are three options available: set value, import from CAD, and import from material AMF. So I'll just set material model as import from material AMF. I'll just specify the name of the material attribute which I want to refer in this attribute. Note that against material model, there is nothing specified here. And with this, I'll just apply and close. Similarly, if I open another attribute, then you can see here again against material model, we have set option as import from material AMF. The material name that is used in the material attribute from the material AMF is given here. Again, notice that we have not set any material model here. So likewise, one need to set this option and one need to refer the same name of the material attribute which is to be referred in this attribute against this material name. So with this, we are done with the setting up of our solid element attribute. We will now see what happens when we add the material AMF into this general physics AMF. Now to add material AMF, I'll just click on this icon, that is add abstract model. So we have a separate video available for this functionality, that is adding abstract model files. So you'll find more details about this functionality in that video. So time being, I'll just click on this icon and it will ask me for the abstract model file which is to be added in my general physics file. So I'll just select my material AMF here, and I'll just click on open. So this will open an abstract model file, which is the combination or the addition of my general physics AMF as well as my material AMF. Let's see the attribute from problem definition tab in this newly created AMF. You can see that this newly created AMF is now showing the material attribute from the material AMF. Similarly, if I see my solid element attribute, for example this steel 1430, and if I expand this attribute, then in the material model you can see now earlier there was nothing, but now it is showing an attribute with name mat steel 1430. So when we added the material AMF, then software automatically search for the attribute which is having this name, and that attribute is automatically referred here in the material model. Similarly, let's see another attribute, that is still 2340. So if I expand this, then you can see here software has automatically referred the material model which is having the same name as that of the name which we have given here. This way, one can create a separate material AMF containing material attribute, and one can use those attributes with the help of import from material AMF functionality in the solid or shell attribute. Now one can use this newly created AMF in a usual way, that is to carry out simulation model, meshing and export, and that will give you your required exported file. So that's all from this functionality. I hope you have understood how to use this import from material AMF functionality. With this, I just thanks everyone. We will now meet in next video. Till then, have a good day. Bye.